Merry Christmas, everybody. I have filmed a lot of videos today. I streamed for a long time today. The last thing I'm doing before I've even eaten yet today at 8:53 p.m. my time this Christmas day is I'm going to pull so many frickin' divines. We're here on my friend Waxpaw's account. Maybe you guys recognize the name from many global leaderboards. This guy's no joke. We've summoned for him before. Really good friend of the channel. He is locked and loaded. No, not with 140 rare summoning crystals and 3,600 diamonds. Those are so low because he just pulled an A5 Kagiri from scratch. No, we are pulling this. 170 divine summoning crystals. 170 legendary summons. This is no joke. We will only stop if we pull 6 copies of Adrian. We are all in for A5 Adrian. He is the ultimate collector. Waxpaw likes to have every single hero, and he likes to have all of them A5. He's also very competitive, and he wants to summon a ton this weekend. So without further ado, here we are, summoning 170 divine summoning crystals. Let's get right into it. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. I'm Fastidious. Let's have some frickin' fun. This is the most divines I've ever summoned on one account at once. Actually, second most, but the most in well over a year. So this is crazy. Merry frickin' Christmas. Let's go. With 170, I would expect we will pull 11. I think the line should be set at 11 legendaries pulled. So let's call it 10.5 over under. Let me know in the comment section, pause the video right now. Let me know in the comment section how many legendaries you think we're gonna pull. I'll help you out a little bit. We're guaranteed 8, right? Because you're guaranteed 1 every 20. I'm gonna guess we're gonna pull, it's Christmas, they're gonna be generous. I'm gonna guess that we're gonna pull 13. But I think the expected would be like between 10 and 11. But I think 13 feels pretty good. All right, that helps. That helps the number to go high. Can we get 20 if we're gonna hit that early? Come on, baby. Come on. I was about to say, if it's not Ireless or Adrian, now we're up to a 200x. But it's Adrian. All right, that's base copy. Maybe we're gonna get a 5. Is there any world we're gonna pull him Awaken 5? That would be unbelievable. If you're interested in Adrian, definitely go check out my guide. This should be coming out after my Adrian guide. I pre-filmed most of that guide already. That guide should have come out sometime in the middle of the day on Boxing Day, December 26th. His damage really shocked me. I did some damage testing with him so I could have some data to tell people that he wasn't that hype for the Should You Summon video I wanted to make. But instead, what I found was his damage is pretty crazy. I'll be testing him tomorrow or Saturday. It's Thursday night right now. I'll be testing him tomorrow or Saturday in Matrix on the Spellbane phase, both with and without Rivenhald, and I expect pretty big things. All right, Livian, anyone that's been with the channel for a long time might know how much I hate that cinematic. One of the worst summoning experiences I ever had was pulling on Falsia's original banner. Oh, there we go. 11 summons in. We've already hit twice. If this is A1 Adrian, we are cooking. I'll finish that thought about the Falsia banner in 1 second. That is not Adrian. That is old Mr. Shamir. All right, 2 in our first 11. We like the rates right now. We love the rates right now. But that Falsia banner, I thought it'd be interesting, unique content if I pulled her with single pulls. So back then, a limited exclusive banner was not 200 summons. It was 250. So I did 250 single pulls, and I had the worst epic rates of my life. And that was pretty significant because my account was pretty young. My account was like 3 months old, maybe even a little less. So I needed stuff. Actually, yeah, it was like, my account was like 2.5 months old. And there were many epics I was missing, you know? At that time, I didn't have Estrid. I didn't have Iona. I didn't get Iona for more than a year still after that. But there were a lot of things I wanted. I don't think I had a Hollow yet. And we did 250 pulls. I pulled like 6 epics or something in 250. At one point, I pulled 93 summons in a row without hitting an epic. But the reason I mentioned that with the Livian banner is Livian was the rate up epic on that banner. So when I did pull an epic and I got a cinematic, it was Livian, and that cinematic gets really old really fast. Like it's like this weird voyeuristic pervy scene that is not that interesting. We've got a lot more interesting pervy stuff in this game, so I got over that really fast. I kind of hate her for it. All right, we're cooling off a little bit now. Oh, for our last 11, I do believe. We still have 148 left, and we've already done 22. That feels weird to say. Sorry if you think I'm going too fast, but I'm hoping we can keep this video to something a little reasonable, maybe around like the 15-minute mark. It does take a long time to pull these divines because you can only single pull them. But yeah, you gotta find that sweet spot. I don't want to go so fast that it's like a headache, but I also don't want to really, we don't need to talk about Evelyn. I mean, she's got good extra block built into her kit, but whatever. All right, guarantee already is in 3. We're working into our pity now. We're 6 past 12, right? There we go. So we hit 1 before. Let's see. Who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Adrian. A1! This could happen. 4 copies and 140. 140 is a minimum of 7 more legendaries. Realistically, you'd expect about 9. Every time we pull, we got a 1 in 5 chance it's him, basically. Wow, if we're gonna hit that fast, then we're gonna be really happy. That's our 4th legendary already. We're getting like 2x rates right now. This is unbelievable. All right, we get Adrian, we crash back down to earth to Shamir. We get Adrian, we crash back down to earth to my boy Cratch. But hey, it's been 31 summons and we've pulled, we're getting, it's better than 1 every 8. This right now we've done 32, so 4 and 32. Really, really good. But yeah, so I would expect we're probably gonna hit 9 more, even still with what just happened. So like, could 4 of them be Adrian? That would be like just over double expectation. Like 2 out of 10 would be expectation, and this would be like closer to 4 out of 10. Obviously it's 9, but it could be 10. The rates stay like this. That would be pretty fun to go and DM him and say, hey, hope you had a good Christmas. A5 from scratch. But we got a Cratch. Ah, the Mari cinematic gets so old too. These epics with cinematics that aren't Iona. I love Iona's cinematic. All the other ones, I just don't like it. So fun fact about epic cinematics, if you didn't know or you're new or whatever, you never thought about it, you can only trigger an epic cinematic from a single pull. When you pull a legendary, they'll like stop the game, right? It glows legendary, and if they have a cinematic, you see it. But for an epic, it only is going to show up if you hit it on a single. So that's why you see them a lot when you pull divines. Or maybe if you're desperation pulling ancients and you hit like an Iona or a Livian, something like that. All right, cooling back off a little bit, but really can't complain. We're still way above the rates. We've pulled 46 right now, and we've hit 4. 5th one should be coming fairly soon. I think we hit at 39, so it's been 17, 18 now. We should hit really soon now. Yeah, there we go, hit at 19 again. So full pity guarantees 20, but after 12, you start increasing your chances every pull. Let's see. There's Ireless. I feel like he probably already has A5 Ireless, but he wants to do this. He said, Fastidious, you're pulling all 170. Well, at the time he said all 160, and then he's scraped together 10 more one way or another. But he said, you're pulling all, there we go, back to back almost, like 1 miss 1. You're pulling all 160, 170, unless we can pull an A5 Adrian. Well, here's a cinematic. I'll let it run for a second. People don't love Nocturne the way they used to. He was pretty hype when the game started. He was like my 2nd or 3rd legendary ever pulled on the account you guys know so well. And yeah, pretty hype. I didn't pull him again for over 2 years. I always wait till I see the glowing eyes. That's a fake out. Now they glow. Boom. All right. 6 legendaries now. We're 50-50 on banner units. So you'd expect a little bit worse, right? But pretty good. That was our first 52. We hit 6 times. When you pull this quantity, because it's locked in to 1 every 20, a couple early hits plus those guarantees, the next thing you know, you're hitting at a really good clip. I hope we can keep this streak going. What did I guess? 13? I wonder if anyone in the comments guessed like 20. That'd be a little crazy. Let's see. I is very good for these stages with the keystones for the event. This is good again. There we go. Rates are rating, folks. Ireless, 2 Ireless, 2 Adrian. You know what? Let's take a very, 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 very brief break. So brief. I just want to see if he... So brief. I just want to see if he has Ireless maxed out already. He does. Okay. Pretty fair guess. He's going to get a lot of yellow coins. Yes, he is. I think we hit at like 109 there. So 89 would be next if we don't hit early. I don't know why they keep putting Selkath as a rate up epic. I mean, he is so utterly useless. No one ever would. There he is again. Like he has no function in any corner of this game at any point. Your first day, your last day, anywhere in between. He's completely useless. He's terrible. There's Hollow. Okay, we hit again. I believe that is our 7th, right? And that's Ajax. We hit Lord rates. Am I right? We hit 2 Ireless, 2 Adrian, Shamir, Cratch. Oh, that's our 8th. 2 Ireless, 2 Adrian, Shamir, Cratch, Nocturne, and now Ajax. So we've hit 8. Very, very, very nice. Maybe he doesn't have an A5. Maybe. Back to back. Oh my God. So in this run, we had a hit, miss, hit, and now we have a hit, hit back to back. And there's another Ireless. Now I'm getting annoyed, right? Now we're getting more Ireless than Adrian, and he already has A5 Ireless. So now we're at 9 units hitting our first 70. That's better. That's better than 1 every 8. Now it's 72. So now it's exactly 1 every 8. 3 Ireless, 2 Adrian, Nocturne, Shamir, Cratch, Ajax. Wow. That's our 3rd hit in the past 6. Something like that. That's number 10. Arrogance, the recently buffed on Forerunner, soon to be buffed on Global. I don't know why they're dragging their feet with the buff on Global. I also heard the buff is good, but it's not as good as people wanted. But I haven't tested it myself, so that's just what I've heard. I'm not going to make any judgment until I test for myself. Again! That's our 4th one in the past 10, I think. I think our last one was at 101, was when we hit the back-to-backs. Ugh, no comment. But wow, oh my God. Okay, I have to take a breath to count again. So 2 Adrian, 3 Ireless, Shamir, Cratch, Nocturne, Ajax, Lynx, Arrogance. That was 11 already. I said 13. Could 20 happen? That's 11 already. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is going to make people want to buy Divines, and then they are not going to have this experience. If you do want to buy anything, though, only if you're already a spender, check out my Smile 1 links. I'll put them in the description and top and comment of this video. There are a lot of really rough deals in gacha in general. This game often isn't any different, but if you're going to go for a deal, the Smile 1 deals are always the cheapest. And if you need help knowing how to make the zip code work and make sure everything's as cheap as possible, check the comments. People usually help everyone out down there. Or you can ask around on my Discord, the Fast and Fastidious link in the description. Okay, wow, 11 legendaries. Where's number 12? Now I'm getting greedy. We just passed the 85 mark, which if you don't get why that's significant, that was halfway, right? Started with 170. So if we get it soon, we're going to be still on pace for 20 total. But that, yeah, it's hard to imagine we can keep up this pace. Feels like maybe we're already cooling down. Well, as I say it, there we go. Number 12. Number 12. Who's it going to be? I think it's time we get an Adrian. It's been too long. Edith. All right, yeah, I'm annoyed. Now I'm annoyed. 2 of our first 3 were Adrian, and then 0 of our last 9. A lot of gluttony. You really see how the rate up works. So many gluttony, so many eye, and then Selgoth. Wow, hitting again. Number 13. Oh my god. There he is. A2, baby. A2. I'm assuming his A2 gives him like 1200 HP or something. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Sweet. 13 legendaries. I guess 13, and we're hitting it with 72 divines to go. I've been saving divines for so long on my account, and I have like 67. So we still have 5 more than I have on my entire account, and I've been saving for months. There's Philippa. 13. Wow. Frickin' ugly ass fish face over here. Little Estrid action. Is there a secret rate up on Philippa? I don't need her in my life. Get her out of here. He stinks. All right, there we go. Number 14. This is really, really possible now that we could hit 20. We have 66 left to hit 6. Lyra, beautiful character. Gorgeous character. There's 65 left. We're at 14. Hit the banners 6 times in 14. Right on the rates. Just about. There's Estrid. Deimos. Adrian has a cool A3. I would love to at least get the A3. If you don't know, targets that are inflicted with Iceburn, he puts this out when he ults, and it's a very good effect. They're going to take increased damage, and he already, like I said, can deal a lot of damage. The Iceburn effect is very, very cool. So the way it works is, I think the mark, he hits up like 8 units when he ults. I think it lasts for 10 seconds. Now I feel like I should double check that if I'm gonna start yapping about it. I'm pretty sure it lasts for 10 seconds. Oh, 15 seconds. So glad I checked. It lasts for 15 seconds. And when he first puts the mark on, he just, unless the enemy targets a boss or an elite, he just chops off 20% of all of their health, hitting 8 targets. It's crazy. And then after the 15 seconds are up, it disappears. But if you kill them, any of those units, or all of them, but every time you kill one of those units inflicted with Iceburn during that 15-second window while they're under the mark, if they die under the mark, they do a little explosion of AoE damage, and I think it hits 5 surrounding enemies from like the explosion death site. So imagine if you put it on 8 units, and in the 15 seconds you kill all of them, they keep exploding, and if one hadn't died yet, the explosion might kill one of the other, and it can be like this crazy death explosion chain reaction. It's very good. We're cooling off a little bit here. Again, second time dive side, we're cooling off and we hit immediately. That's number 15. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Cerberus. All right. Not much to talk about there. Cerberus had his moment. You should watch old arena videos, like AoE Arena, October, November 2023. You wouldn't believe how much Cerberus you'll see. A lot in arenas will be different. There we go. Another hit, miss, hit. That's number 16. So we've had 2 hit miss hits and then 1 back to back. Seraphina, though, that is not what we're looking for. Not at all. Raiden. Wow. And we just hit Wrath. Lots of epic lords. 16. We want to hit 4 more with 50 more summons. I mean, that feels possible. Like, really possible. Can we get 20? Mamma mia. So much gluttony. So gluttonous. Light lock. Come on, I'm ready. We got to stay on the rates here. Come on. We kind of have been carried by such crazy little brief bits of luck, right? We've had long stretches where we hit like it takes 10, it takes 15, it takes 19, but then we got the back-to-back, the hit, miss, hit. That stuff carries us. There we go. Man, I got to complain more. That's number 17. Number 17. Can it be A3? Priya. Ugh. At 39 left, so we've got to hit 1 every 13. If we just hit early one time and then not super late another time, we have it covered. I mean, wow. We have a real shot to get to 20. I'm all in on getting to 20. I want to be like, hey, dude, I got you 20 legendaries. Are you sitting down for this? Are you sitting down for this? I got you 20 legendaries. Right, now I'm going to jinx it. Knock on wood. Got Selkath. Idril. Such a hard carry when you start the game. Oh my. Selkath again. Oh my god, come on, please. Let's stay on the rates, guys. Please, let's stay on the rates here. Rhaegar. Again. We gotta hit soon. Wow. As I say it, there we go. A3, A3, A3. My number 18. Who's it gonna be? A3. Narissa. He might not have a maxed out Narissa. I'm not sure. That could be a huge pull for the account. 27 left to hit twice. On average, that's hitting one every 13 and a half. So like we could go into the pity both times because pity kicks in after 12. Let's just hit. If we can hit in the next 6, we're guaranteed because we'll have 20 or more. We're going to get 20. Let's just hit. Let's just hit. We've pulled 18. This is kind of suspenseful. Come on, Idril. Hit right here. Right here. Right here. All right, we can't guarantee it. We can't guarantee it, because even if we hit on the next one, we can't go all the way to 20. We're not going to hit on the next one. Okay, come on. Don't tease me like this. Okay, wow. We've got such a real shot. So we'll have 6 pulls. I think we have 18 left, so we'll have 6 pulls past pity. There's Astriel. It's the first Astriel I've ever pulled. Pretty interesting, because only until last week, he wasn't even in the summoning pool. So with 18, we'll have 12 pulls with the 6% chance, right? 12 pulls with the 6% chance. Right here. And then after 12, we're going to have that chance increase by 5%. So it's going to go 6, it's going to 6%, 11%, 16%, 21%, on and on and on. We have such a freaking real chance right now. All right, 19. We've hit 19 times. We've hit 3 Ireless and 3 Adrian. A really good shot to get to 20, but remember, we've gone to 19 twice. 2 different times. We haven't gone to a full 20, but we've taken 19 times to pull a legendary twice, which is crazy to think about given how good the rates have been for us. But after, when we have 6 left, that's when it's going to start kicking in with the Mercy. Legendaries, baby. 20 legendaries. A3. Ka-ching, baby. Oh my god. We gotta do pom-pom forward for this. Boy, oh boy. He said there's no way we get A5. Obviously that's true, but I don't think he thought he was getting A3, and we were pulling 20 legendaries. 161 summons we've done so far, and we pulled 20 legendaries. I feel like we should stop there. I'm not going to, but I feel like we should. It'd be, as a narrative, it would be stronger. I'm not gonna stop. But I wonder if anyone predicted 20. In hindsight, the line at like 10.5 was a little low, but like maybe it should have been 11.5 or 12.5, which even if that's what it actually was, if we crunched all the numbers, there's no world this isn't a huge outlier event to get to 20. My God. We still have 5 more chances. You don't know what's going to happen, but my God, we pulled an A3 Adrian, 7 banners in 20, so it's 35% of the time. It's just under rates. Rates would be like 30, just about 37, 38% of the time. There's a Gluttony. 2 more shots. We're going to do all 170. All right, there you have it, guys. Mamma mia. Huge thank you to Waxpaw. How crazy was that, man? Boy, oh boy, 20 legendaries in 161 divines, 9 extra at the end, built him up a little mercy. We hit 4 Adrian, 3 Ireless, some other really good stuff in there. We had that Ajax, we had Narissa. Very cool. Wow. That was very fun. Waxpaw, I'll pull for you anytime. If you guys ever want me to pull for you, you can always join any of the pull events for free. I did this for free too, obviously. This is just great content and a lot of fun. The reason I didn't do this online is because I knew this would be hype. I didn't know it would be this hype, but when I think something might be really hype, I'm like, we should do it as like a standalone event offline so we can have a big release of the video. There's a little peek behind the curtain. But yeah, pulls always a 100% free community thing. I love doing it. It's a huge part of the channel. Thank you guys for all your support. We just passed 50,000 subscribers. I didn't know if we could do it by the new year, and we did it on Christmas. I woke up on Christmas to a notification from YouTube saying, congrats, you have 50,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I've been Fastidious. Share with your mother. Thanks again, Waxpaw. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.